On to other news. Nick Sirianni gets a contract extension. Nick Sirianni has the second most wins in his first 4 seasons, 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 Super Bowl win. How do you feel about Nick Sirianni's new contract?
Dang, he deserved it. A lot of people take it for granted. They tried to put him in the hot seat last year, including you.
I did. I did.
and and it's crazy because like Nick Sirianni worst season is a wild card loss. That's some people best season. That's
Mhm.
some coaches never even got a chance to make it to playoffs. His worst season was a wild card loss, so he went to the playoffs every single year. He been in 2 Super Bowls out of 4 years. It's literally franchises that never been to the Super Bowl yet, and they've been around for 50 plus years. So man, get this man some credit. And everybody always try to make it's crazy because when somebody actually do something, they always make a reason why they did it. Like, oh, he only did it because of this. Oh, he only did it. Get that man some fucking credit. Like, he inherited a fucking a 4-1 team. Nobody
Mhm.
expecting him to go there, go to like take that team to the Super Bowl eventually. Even this
Mhm.
past year, like it was 2-2. I seen what's the guy name? Nick Wright.
Yeah.
When he was 2-2. I really just saw this clip today that reminded me he said that. But it was 2-2. He said somebody asked him, I forgot who it was. They asked him about, is this a Super Bowl contending team? He said, Super Bowl, that's not even a playoff team. So they're not even giving
Mhm.
them credit when like it don't seem like it's going right. But then when it does go right and they actually do win the Super Bowl, oh, they only did it because of this. You just said they wasn't gonna make the playoffs, but now they only did it because they got the best team. Like, make up your mind. But
Yeah,
he, I don't,
sports analysts, but most of the time Nick Wright be wrong. He always he's like a hot take type of guy. So he tries to say the hot take. A lot of people had him like he said that he should have been fired based off his going back to his first press conference interview. I remember that where a lot of people didn't like it.
mm.
And how you gonna fire a coach that makes it to the playoffs every year?
They
Yet
said the same.
alone,
They said the same thing about what you call it, his first conference. He's like, I'm biting kneecaps and all that stuff. Dan
yeah,
Campbell. Now everybody love
yeah,
Dan Campbell. It's crazy.
and
They love Dan Campbell more than they love Nick Sirianni, and Dan Campbell
the
ain't.
same style,
But he ain't go to the Super Bowl. And maybe my
right?
man went to two. He went to two and won one. Like he ain't go to
Facts,
Super
facts.
Bowl. But
That's one thing that
they love him more.
that's one thing that I don't like about some analysts is that when we're losing or it's not looking so good, it's Nick Sirianni fault. But when we're winning, oh, it's because he has a super team. It's not.
Yeah.
He has nothing. He has nothing to do with the way they're winning. The team is carrying Nick Sirianni, and
And
I
Jalen
don't know
Hurts.
what's going on.
They carry Jalen
And
Hurts too.
yeah, but when we lose, it's their fault. Another thing that needs to be talked. Excuse me. Another thing that needs to be talked about is Nick Sirianni's coaching tree. He has a extensive coaching tree of his coordinators being hired as head coaches now. I know
Hmm.
that's a big thing. I know Andy Reid and Bill Belichick got one of the biggest coaching trees. They get a lot of head coaching jobs. Like if you look at just Kellen Moore, he got hired for the Saints head coaching position. 2 years ago, who was it that got hired for
Uh,
the Colts?
uh, yes, I don't know how to say your name,
Yeah,
but
but he's starting to build a hell of a coaching tree as far as in getting
and
guys
then what's
jobs.
going Jonathan Gannon too
Yep,
with the
Jonathan
Cardinals.
Gannon, Arizona. Yep, in Arizona. His coaching tree is starting to become extensive, like one of the greats, and Andy Reid and Bill Belichick. So
And that's
shout out
another
to Nick.
thing. That's another thing he overcome. Like he overcome
Yep,
losing offensive corners every single year.
every
People
year.
that people don't understand how valuable that is. Like the pay calling, how crazy it is. Just like getting a whole new set. You gotta like change everything up because they like the team you gotta go against no. So you can't do the
Mhm.
same thing. You know what I mean? Like a whole you gotta install a whole new offense. People don't even understand how difficult it is to even overcome that. And they always say Jalen Hurts just a system quarterback. What system? Like what is system? Because it
He's
changed
had a
every single
different
time.
offensive coordinator every year of his career.
Exactly. Like
Every year, whether they get fired or hired somewhere else. So shout out to Nick, man. It's well deserved. Getting that coaching extension. I'm excited to see what the future holds. I think he got another Super Bowl in him within the next 3 years.
he can go to the
It's gonna happen.
playoffs like every year as he coach.
Yeah. And every
Like
every year Super Bowl.
shit, and people don't. people don't like. Honestly, as Eagles fans, we've been spoiled since Nick Sirianni been coach. Like
Mm-hmm.
honestly, like every year we went to the playoffs. The first year it wasn't. It took us like the last week to make the playoffs, but since
Mm-hmm.
then, that Super Bowl year, where we went like 12-1 or something like that at first.
Mm-hmm.
Then we like lost some games at the end. Then we had a 10-game winning streak.
Mm-hmm.
We started off 10-1 again, and then last year we was 2-2, but then won like the last 14 out of 15 games. Like that's not normal. We like
That's not.
in the
That's not.
NFL, that's not normal. We've been so like spoiled of how much winning we've been doing like in a row. Like don't next year, please don't panic. Like if we don't like doing that same thing, because it's unreal to do it 3 years in a row, but 4 years in a row, I don't expect to like have a 10-game winning streak again. So
That'd be
don't be
crazy.
afraid, Eagles fans, if like we start off like 4-10 or some shit like that, man, we still gonna have a good team, but we've been spoiled. Honestly, we've been spoiled.
Definitely been spoiled. Definitely. But I'm here for it though. I believe in them, man.
Facts,
However way
facts.
we start. However we start. Um. In other news, Joe Douglas returns to Philly as a scout.